You'd rather watch Ant Dude stream than mine?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, hello. We're just gonna... Yeah, woo. I've got mine ready. You know what I could do? Hang on, let's put the baby back. Here we go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yesterday.
Oh, bless you. And now I've forced you on stream. Nah, that's fine.
Hey, let's go to watch Ant.
Oh, no, yeah, fair enough. No. Oh, I don't blame you. Like, you were just leaving, like, the house and stuff like that. Yeah, but... Alright, hello. Yeah, I haven't retired the Samus VTuber yet. And probably won't for next stream either, which will be like the Switch 2 Direct. I don't know why I've left it on this now. So we're just gonna do this. Oh. Well, I'll get rid of the baby on the stream. Yeah, Twitch is a bit...
No.
Yeah, I've had that. I much prefer YouTube because, like, do you remember, like, when I was, like, experimenting with, like, Twitch streaming and stuff? Oh, okay. Well, it was. And I don't know, I just feel like YouTube's much better because it first automatically makes a VOD, but you can also go through the stream while it's still going. So, like, the only plus I think Twitch has is, like alerts and stuff like that, like raids and stuff, but YouTube's trying to get more of that sort of thing. So... Right, hello! Yeah, I don't want Prime 4 to release today. That would be a bit silly.
You don't have the money for Prime 4.
That is true, I don't. That's the main reason.
Elliot would buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Actually, I thought of rewatching. So let's have a look. Yeah. Just so it saves, so I don't have to go all into the finicky doodahs. Right. We'll pause the music and just get reacquainted with what we're potentially working with. We've all seen this like about 100 times. I know I have, but
You watched it like 7 times.
Yep.
Alone, back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
Yep. Yeah, very much. Yeah. Still really funny. Hey, hello. Right. So what we're gonna do? We are going to rewatch the Prime 4 trailer before the Direct starts, because either this Direct or the Switch 2 Direct will see Metro Prime 4. I definitely think we will, because it's said to come out this year. So...
Are they say about games at the Switch 2 Direct, or is it just a Direct at the Switch 2?
I think for the Switch 2 Direct, they said, like, about the Switch 2 and some Switch 2 games, but this one, there won't be anything related to Switch 2.
My theory is they're going to show off the Switch 2 Direct because it's going to be a Switch launch type.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like a Breath of the Wild situation.
But were they going to push it back for like 7 years so it can go to Wii U?
Yeah. No, like I think it's like it'll come out on the Switch, but it'll be at its best on Switch 2, and it'll be like marketed as that.
I need to a game that I want so I can cope harder than yours.
A good Animal Crossing game.
No. Horizons was so disappointing.
Your face instantly shifted.
It was so bad. No, I want
Hello Kitty Adventure on Switch.
that is on Switch.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I don't even know.
It would be a Pokemon game, I imagine.
No.
One that's actually got good quality.
No, I'm trying to think of all the DS games I've ever played.
Yeah.
I want Barbie Horse Adventures Wild Horse Rescue for the PS2 ported onto the Switch. And if anyone says that that's not happening, then they hate me.
Yeah. Tommy hopes the delay Prime 2 and 3 reissue. It was because of updating graphics, how successful and beloved MPR was. I still don't think we're gonna get Prime 2 remasters or Prime 2 and 3 remasters, or like at most we'll get a port. But right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna rewatch Prime 4's trailer. Hey, make sure to let me know if like sound is all good. I'm too loud, the stream's too loud. Still can't believe this is real. Nintendo's? Yeah. I hope we see, like, if there is, like, a new trailer or anything like that, we see, like, some changes and improvements. Because I did say I didn't quite like the charge beam, especially the effect, but I hope it's a bit more dramatic. So Metroid in the preview got super excited. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Baiting your viewers.
Yeah.
You should be cancelled.
I should be executed. Yeah, no, I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear more of, I assume, Kenji Yamamoto. His music. Okay. What's up? Oh, okay. You're just perusing. Let's put that up. What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh, you committed a crime right in front of me. Where'd you put it? Oh, I see. Ah! Yeah, I can't believe you committed a crime right in front of me. That's evil. Yeah. Oh, there's a countdown now. No, I think it just immediately started, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Very incorrect at times. Yeah. especially with my theories on like what happens in a Yakuza game. Yeah. Oh my god.
But they're huge. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you seen how faded the one on the mouse is? Yeah. It's just like on like day one, it was like already. Yeah. So to give some context, Chai puts like little cinema roll stickers throughout the house, or the flat rather, and like they have to be found because he likes to commit crimes. So there's one on my mouse, there's one on my keyboard, there's one on my security breach statue. Yeah, it's on my controller. That's also that's way more faded now, actually.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to offer a place to put a crime?
Yeah. No, that's not hiding it from. No, that doesn't count because you want one.
Yeah. Oh my god, thank
I
you.
didn't mean to flip you off.
Put it.
It's going to end up faded anyway unless we pull the controller away.
Yeah.
No, I just forgot. Why are you?
There we go. Look.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's all just going to
Yeah. No, that's fine. The fact that a crime has taken is good enough. Oh, when's that happening? Okay. Is that Skytown? Yeah, it is. There's string chat. Let me turn up the music a little bit. That's at max volume, then wait. That's not max volume. The thing lied to me. I can't believe it. Right, anyway. Yeah, sorry. Imagine they do a surprise Super or Fusion remake. I wouldn't mind a Super remake, yeah. Fusion really doesn't need a remake. Like, it's fine as it is.
Oh, what if they did this remake? And I'm like, I played PlayStation 2.
Yeah. I need to, like, get acquainted with, like, classic PlayStation games, like, ones that are, like, must plays. Don't worry, I already have.
Justice for my boy Harry.
He did not deserve what happened to him in Shattered Memories.
He did not. He also deserved to be more than just be remembered as a small, very belligerent man.
Yeah. Yeah, because I played before Prime 3. Oh, okay. I do recommend playing Corruption whenever you can. Ironically, listen to the remixes of the Nightmare Plus theme. I do as well. It's a very good song with quite a few good remixes. And they mentioned Metroid 2 Samus Returns as an idea for a Switch port or something. I don't think they did. They've confirmed that they're working on Metroid 6 at some point, like it's in the concept phase, but that's about it. Honestly, I think Super Metroid would be the best Metroid. Best Metroid game if it got a remake. The boss fights would be sick. I feel like it would maybe be remade in, like, with Dread's engine, but I'm not sure. Because I feel like Super would be something that Nintendo would want to make sure is done right, so they might do it in-house. But that's just spitballing. I'm not sure Super needs a remake. Either, like, I wouldn't be upset or anything, but I don't think it's needed. Yeah, I don't think it's needed. So, like, but I feel like the controls primarily would be, like, the biggest argument for it. That's, like, my biggest reason. You want Nintendo cats?
Nintendo, no, because Nintendo's a cat.
Oh, really?
You couldn't even take the dogs out for a walk and climb your room.
Well, that's bull.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. I hate it.
feel like remaking Super Metroid would just make people mad more than happy. Probably, because there are a lot of Super Metroid elitists for some reason. They still populate everywhere. Yeah, just with like the Metroid fan base, like super elitists are like more. They're louder and there are more of them.
Are they like the Gen 1ers?
Yeah, they are. Like, don't get me wrong, Super is a really good game and it's really important, but holy shit. Like, the other games are good too. Don't have to bring the other games down, or people who like Prime, for example. Yeah, no, they really are. That's the best way to describe them. Quite brave of us to say on a Metroid stream.
I don't care
yeah,
what the Metroid fan's gonna do. Come and tell me I'm a fake fan. I've never played a Metroid game in my life.
Yeah, and like notably, I'm like a Prime fan first and foremost.
Yeah.
So.
Your viewers don't even know my social media.
No, but I can plug it.
What? Just so they can send me hate for not knowing?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Yakuza.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the name of one of the like fucking Metroid bosses.
Oh, Emmy, I know the Emmy.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Not this one.
Have the blue boots. It's on board.
I do. Where are they? That might be coming through, but I'm not sure because like this is like a different speaker, so
Yeah.
the chat might have heard of it, but I didn't.
So the other one could.
Did it?
Very nice.
Oh, that was the song. So
Why was it scary?
it's a boss theme. It was like final boss theme. Right, let's put this. Yeah, I've been in a hunter's mood lately, so why not? Let's do that. Alright. Yeah, so I was thinking, yeah, I've got like a playlist with like the majority of Metroid songs. Do you have a holy crap VTuber sprite? I don't know. Because like I was meant to like retire this model. I say model. But like the one I want isn't ready yet. Yeah.
About the one I haven't
Oh no,
got.
no, just generally I haven't got like.
You should buy the big titty pre.
I really should though, because that would just be funny.
You're like wasn't made.
Yeah. What will be first? Metroid, Mario, Animal Crossing, Mario probably.
I doubt.
No, yeah, there probably won't be Animal Crossing. Metroid will be in the stream or in the direct, but I think Mario will be like, oh, we've saved the best for last type thing.
Again, I think they'll show off Metroid. Yeah, because Nintendo gave up on Friday. Well, because everyone was fucking burned out. I don't think anything will.
Yeah. Speaking of, like, the Emmy, like, yeah, that was in Samus Returns. Yeah, it was just, like, reused. But, like, made more distinct and stuff like that. Which is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, why haven't I tell you?
Yeah.
They have funny.
That's so cute. Like, you should have taken a picture.
I should have.
Yeah, because I'd have loved to have seen that.
I really, really wanted it, but Ryan.
Yeah.
Peggy 18.
18? Alright, let's stop the Metro music. So you know what you said before the stream?
Slow down.
Yeah. Oh. Dragon Quest? Not Dragon Quest. I cannot remember.
No, that is Dragon Quest.
Is it? Okay. I should probably have chat open. Ichiban is very happy. Very, very happy.
皆さんこんにちは。
Yeah, we're watching the
任天堂
UK
ダイレクト
version,
の案内役
so
を
we
務
won't
めま
have
す
the like
高橋
English
です
dub. I just much prefer it that way.
このダイレクトでは任天堂スイッチで発
I
売
much
するタイ
prefer
ト
the
ル
UK
の最
version
新情報をお届けしま
because
す。
like the captions I think are more
任
accurate
天
as
堂スイッ
well.
チ2に関する情報は4月2日に配信をしますので、こちらもぜひご覧ください。
Yeah, that's exciting as well.
最初にご覧いただいたの
My
は
voice
ス
is a little low,
クエア
okay.
エニックスさんから発売されるドラゴンクエスト1&2です。映像の最後には新たなキャラクターが確認できました
Is
が、
it? It's going
一
out
体
like
どんな冒険が待っているのでしょうか。今後の続報にもご期待ください。
let me just move the microphone
そ
closer.
れで
There
は
we go.
ヘッドラ
That'll
インを
do.
ご覧ください。
You don't want to miss anything.
Escape from dire straits.
Dire Straits. It's space.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
I'm sure that it's a serious scene, but
Oh, I the Somnium.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
what is it?
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left
Not my
eye.
data.
Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
Yeah,
Dive
Moan
into a
jump scare
subject's
wasn't,
dreams to reveal clues hidden deep
was a bit
within their
weird.
psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's
got
hidden in
homophobia in his
reality
eyes.
and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files. Launches on Nintendo Switch July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Oh, Sona. No, not Sona. Super
Yeah.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD
not.
graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Just looks like
Set in the capital city in the year
Yeah.
Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect
Okay.
the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
Oof.
Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point,
Yeah.
then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle,
Icon.
and their powers are helpful in finding
Yeah.
solutions during investigations. guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
Yeah,
eShop.
that's just the UK. This is so it's like more accurate. It's
Consume
more accurate
darkness.
Scotland Yard.
Oh.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a yellow
I have heard of
orb
Shadow
known as
Labyrinth,
Puck.
actually.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
That is actually
As Puck guides you on your
scarily
journey,
accurate to
you'll
a game
delve
idea
deeper
I had
into
in
the
mind at the
expansive
start.
world.
You plagiarize.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
examining your surroundings,
Wait,
you can
wait, I don't
phase
have
shift
the
and
focus.
combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Soapstone.
Oh, yeah.
Tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
Yeah, that's just straight up Pac-Man.
When facing
That's really
imposing
funny.
enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia
What?
form to unleash powerful attacks.
Okay.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources
That's kind of cool.
that can then be used to
That's kind of
enhance your
neat.
abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
That's really funny.
The rhythmic
Yeah,
march begins.
I might look at that.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward. While Pon Pon
I take it you played
Patapon
I
has
did,
them
but this is
attack.
very cute.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
be honest, for a second, I thought it might be different.
And if you
Oh, okay.
string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Well, the stock
From
sound
the
effect of a
horse-riding
horse.
Pibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Yeah.
Lead the
This is
Patapons
pretty
and
cute.
march forth. When Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th. Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
You know what?
No, it's just Story of Seasons.
First cropping up on Nintendo
Story
DS,
of Seasons is
this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities
Gotcha.
to get up to.
like this. is made
you
by
must be the
original
new
Father's
farmer.
Game.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Yeah.
Then sell your produce
cute.
and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once
Didn't the
famous
license
market
holders ruin the
regain its
franchise and the
former
creators from being
splendor.
a new series? That sound familiar?
You can also
Okay.
get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe
I don't.
nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
It's a joke about a dozen farming anime sims, yeah.
Plus,
I feel like this is
taking
the
advantage
exception,
of
though.
Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other
Yeah.
tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on Nintendo Switch.
New
August
Pokemon
27th.
looking good. I did think it
Pre-orders
was
begin
Pokemon for a
later
split second,
today
I
on
will say.
Nintendo eShop.
Into
自然豊かな
Oh, that's
そよ風タウンを舞台にした牧場物語シリ
Highly
ー
recommend
ズ最
checking
新
out the
作
Shadow
をお楽し
Labyrinth
みに。
Pac-Man episode of Secret
続いて
Level
は
on
こちらの
Prime.
映像をご覧ください。
Oof.
Who's a big one? Please take a look at that.
Prime 4.
nuts.
Right. She did have purple lights.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Vuros. That's cool.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics
New
to
scan
carve a
animation.
path forward.
Yeah, like even from the first trailer, she didn't have it.
She's not alone,
No.
though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Oh wait, did the lights change from the weapon you use now?
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Okay.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
I feel like that's the wave beam, but what the fuck is that?
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
لكن تقال عشرية intentina قالن شيء
What? Oh. Okay. So that's cool.
様々な試練がサムスを待ち受けていそうですが、新たな力、サイキック能力によって広がる探索にもぜひご期待ください。
The fact that suits change based on
続い
like
てヘッドラインをご覧くだ
the
さい。
species or like the race she's like discovering is really cool.
Ready to stir
So I'm
up
glad they're
some
not
mischief?
doing the usual like
Once
power
upon a time,
variogravity.
there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical
I can't
potion
wait to
cafe. As the
go
newest
pixel and frame
potionista
by
of the
frame on
cursed
that.
cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs.
That's
Then
really cool, like the
serve them to
psychic
your
abilities.
villainous
That's
visitors,
cool. You just
including
get to
Ursula
choose
and
where your
Gaston.
beams go.
With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some
I also
wildly
do really like
wicked
the-
creations. The potions you
more
make
hand
can
animation.
influence each customer's storylines,
Like, it's a little
leading
thing,
to
but I really
different
like it.
outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen?
Vuros, that's really cool.
Disney Villains
that name.
Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo
Really
Switch
surprised they
later
didn't show
today.
Silex at all. That is
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
interesting.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where
We're
students
absolutely going to
strive
watch
to
that
master
again
the
after, by way.
magical arts.
Absolutely.
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
I also do think
There's
like
also plenty to do
the-
outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
you could see like the Halo 4 devs
Take on
shine
various
through
jobs to
in
terms
help
of,
pay
like,
for
the
tuition.
design
Design and cinematography.
or use the spells you've
Not a
learned
complaint,
to
though. That's really
craft
good.
and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation
some guitar
and
in
beyond.
the music.
Are
I didn't
you
think,
ready
like,
for a
they'd actually go for that, but
spellbinding journey?
They have. Also, you
Enrollment
know exact
begins
release
when
date, still
Witchbrook
2025.
flies onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
So that's probably going to be like later in the year.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn
Really said that
platforming
Purple
adventure, you'll
gets
explore an
completely overshadowed
expansive
by Disney
archipelago
Cafe
where
Dickinson.
nightmares and
I
wonder
didn't even
collide.
really acknowledge
Upgrade your
that.
trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its
One of the
abilities
bigger
to
reveal
find
at the
your
end
own
will be
path
Mario's
through the
Island. It's
enchanting
probably
world.
Mario or
Can you
Zelda.
uncover the
I'm going
secrets
to
the
say Mario
archipelago
'cause it's
holds?
been ages since
Find
Odyssey.
out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch
Surprised they
this
put that
winter.
at the center of things.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius
Oh, hell yeah.
with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across
It's
the
not that
series.
surprising.
It's not that
Titles
big.
include Gradius, Salamander,
Yeah.
Obviously, it was safe for
Light
around
Force,
the
Gradius 2,
Yeah.
I think
Gradius
that's the one
3,
they saved for last is Wizard.
and Salamander
Yeah.
2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions
Oh, I'll
and
turn it down
launch
now.
years.
Because,
Plus, take
Yeah.
the helm in a brand new entry,
I'll
Salamander
put it 30.
3. Gradius Origins launches on Nintendo Switch August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer.
yeah.
Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence
This is
going
your
with
thing.
epic
Yeah,
boss
it's,
battles,
it's
quirky minigames,
Hmm.
remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later
that was
today.
kind of on beat.
Ooh, later today.
Ooh.
Let's see what's in store.
Tamagotchi? Oh my god!
Welcome
Okay.
to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Tamagotchi,
There are
apparently.
stores galore.
It's not.
Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates
The
at
whole
the
small hope for
afternoon
Prime
tea shop.
2, 3 announcement shadow drop at the end of the story.
12
I don't think that's
wonderful
going to
stores
happen,
need your help.
unfortunately.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
I think
In doing
like
so,
they've put
you'll
all
get
their
to meet
eggs
more
on
Tamagotchi,
Prime 4.
making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when
It's
Tamagotchi
cute.
Plaza launches on
Yeah.
Nintendo
I don't
Switch
know if I
June
play it, but
27th.
it's cute.
Ooh.
Really?
Look-
CA?
Yeah, well, I'll turn it up slightly.
That had a joint box like direct.
Yeah.
Or are they just reminding us that it's out there?
No, it's getting
Welcome
its
to
own.
Pokemon Legends ZA, a new
Getting its own
title in the
spotlight.
Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
You can sit down, immediately peek.
Isn't this
The setting is this metropolis that
It
also
did-
appeared in Pokemon
It
X
didn't have
and
this,
Pokemon
like,
Y,
yeah, it didn't
Lumio
have this,
City.
it didn't have the narration.
To make it easier for
Oh, it
people
didn't
and
have the
Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
There was some new megas though.
Yeah.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Oh, those
These
fucking
areas are
like
special
Yeah.
environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
It's neat.
You can catch Pokemon here,
It does bring back the Arceus catching.
Sweet.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside
Whoa.
wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
So we get 1 hour analysis of the pro.
People and
Yeah, you probably
Pokemon
could.
live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles,
Nice.
using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega
Yeah.
Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Wow, like the name of the game.
Trainers who reach the top
Oh, no
are
voice
said
acting.
to have a wish granted.
Yeah.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Nice.
本作の舞台ミアレシティでは昼と夜の雰囲気が一変していましたが、この街にはまだまだ秘密がありそうですね。今後の続報をお
That is
待
pretty
ち
neat.
ください。
They didn't show off any new megas.
続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hello there.
WarioWare?
The game you're about to see
This is Rhythm Heaven.
doesn't have a big
Oh, is it?
epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Ah.
You wanna see?
I recognize that little like noise.
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Yeah, this is Rhythm Heaven.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
I'd watch we get like copyright struck.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
Nice.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
That is the best way to play it.
Mm.
I tried to play the DS one. I
Oh,
couldn't
really?
try.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Paradise series,
Yeah, I thought it was WarioWare because like the art style is very similar.
Rhythm Paradise
So
Groove.
it's like the rhythm game version of WarioWare.
Mm. Cool.
シリーズ完全新作のリズム天国ミラクルスターズが登場します。
Mace Silas wasn't in the trailer. Yeah,
つん
me
くさんがプ
too.
ロデュースする楽曲ももちろんた
Like
くさん
considering
収
he was
録され
like
ていま
like
す。
front and center
さて、
at the end of the last
どんなリ
one.
ズムを刻んでいくのでしょうか。
Maze
どうぞ
really
お
didn't
楽
rise
しみ
from
に。
the dead again. I don't think he'll be back unless it's like a
続い
remake
て
or
は
something.
ご
And it
購
might
入
be
いた
like
だいたダウン
honorary.
ロードソフトの扱い方についてのお知らせがあります。
Oh?
こちらをご覧ください。
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch console and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand
Is
into
that digital
any console
sharing?
you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your console as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your console. If you have two Nintendo Switch consoles, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second console wherever and whenever you want.
So you don't have to have it
just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Someone who owns the original game, they don't have to
you can freely load and arrange
the
which
same
games you play on up to
for
two
other people
consoles.
to play that game.
Local communication with your second console is required, but only the first time.
It said there was an option for family members.
Yeah,
you can also
family, and you
lend
have
out
to be
virtual
online.
game cards to your Nintendo account, family group members.
But not with this. The only
Connect
time
to
you
your
have to be
family
is
group
when you're
members' console
switching it
via
over.
local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Someone will explain it in better detail.
And you're done.
Sure.
They can now play on their own console. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
I assume it's
ご覧いただいたバーチャルゲームカードは、任天堂スイッチでのやり取りはもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2とのやり取りも可能になります。バーチャルゲームカードは4月下旬の本体更新で対応予定です。それでは引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Yeah, that's probably thing as well. Just so you don't have to just sign into another console or something. Because that was tedious. Let's give your friend a. What if they're online though and they're not in the same house or they're.
You can only do it for digital.
Yeah. I thought it said online. Okay, no.
So eventually, then you're
Hmm. Ooh, that's frames. Yeah, no, I feel like they didn't explain it very well.
History once more.
Okay. I just need to
HD
look at
remaster
it
of
again.
Saga
sort of thing.
Frontier
So say
2
you
is
wanted to
venturing
play it
onto Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch.
My
Meet
God,
Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and
Yeah.
legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic
Right.
RPG.
You own it.
Gotcha. Okay. And it is just as simple as that.
Experience the
Okay.
original story,
So it's
along
like
with brand new
me
events that
taking your
expand the
Devil's
vibrant
Artist
world of
cartridge and putting it on
Sondale.
my Switch, so you can't play it while I'm using it because it's in my
Plus,
Yeah.
team up with more characters in
Then I
battle
give it back to them.
and transfer
Okay.
stats to allies through the parameter inheritance
makes
system.
sense.
I think people are trying to.
After finishing the main story, you can test
Yeah.
your metal and
Yeah,
mud
that's
against
fair.
even more powerful bosses. What histories
Yeah, no
will
worries.
you
Thank you for
uncover
tuning in.
through the ages?
At least you got to see some Metroid.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across
It's
the
that game.
series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness.
It's just
while
Captain Toad, the
outsmarting
game.
the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey
never played
awaits
Captain
in
Toad.
Monument
It's more or
Valley
less like
2.
this, but like
Guide Ro
baby's
in her
first version
adventure
of the
through
game.
motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games
Whereas
contain
this one looks like
all
it'll be
their
trippy.
additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting
and a
sail
new game.
on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Let's go. It's not even Mario Golf.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's
it's
Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your
Did
shot.
you miss Golf in Yakuza? Well, there's a game about it now.
I only
Perform
know the
backspins,
existence of this game series
side spins,
because when I worked at Game
and other
before the
special
Switch,
shots.
you would get digitally downloaded this for free.
Oh,
in the single-player
one,
challenge
but
mode.
it's
Compete in tournaments
Yeah.
and face off against a
It came in
range
a
of
box and
rivals
stuff,
to
it was
become
just
the
code.
ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to
Wow.
4 golfers
He did
can
it- he
hit
did
the
it- he
fairway
did-
together locally or in online play.
Wait. Paw.
So just relax
Get it?
and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
That was really funny. Allow me to have that joke.
Captain America?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of
Nintendo
possibilities.
Golf. Have to get
And
on that.
swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Doesn't have just the line
The
shot.
battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
マーベルのスーパーヒーローたちがタッグを組んで立ち向かうマーベルコズミックインベージョンをお楽しみに。次が最後のタイトルになります。
But we'll, oh yeah,
こち
this
ら
is the
の映
last
像を
thing.
ご覧ください。
It's gonna be Mario. No.
Tomodachi Life. Oh my god, I know someone is going insane right now.
Bro, that wasn't even on my fucking bingo! I gave up on this!
Hey, Nova Nebula, well, congrats.
Oh my god! They're making this for me! No one else plays Tomodachi Life.
Just a straight up new game, hell yeah. When was the last one? 2012?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was on 3DS, yeah. Oh my god!
She slowly approaches, and oh. Okay.
Glad it was just a dream.
Did you ever play the original? The
約
game was
10
just
年ぶり
like
となる
that.
シリーズ最新
I
作
played the 3DS
友達
one.
コレクション
Yeah,
ワク
that
ワ
is
ク
the
生活が登場し
I
ます
thought that was the second one.
It's not
映像で
technically
は
the original,
海
but
に
we
浮かぶ
never
島に
got
ミーたちの
the
暮らす様子が見ら
original
れま
because
し
it
た
was
が
Japan only.
Oh, gotcha,
今
okay.
回はどんな人間模様が繰り広げられるのでしょう
No fucking way. Actually, really
本物
pleased
と
about
ご覧くだ
that.
さいここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご視聴いただき
So far.
ありがとうございま
I'm
す
glad I stuck around because it's gonna be mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
最後に新しいゲームの発
A
表
little
ではあり
different.
ま
That's
せんが
not a
お
game?
知らせがあります宮本さんに紹介していただきます
Oh,
こんにちは、宮本です。
film.
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧いただきありがとうございます。
No, it might be the
任
amusement
天堂ダ
park
イレクト
or.
は2011年に
Oh,
直
is it?
接お客様に任天堂の情報をお届けすることを目指して誕生しました。そして今では世界中のたくさんの人に見ていただいています。本当にありがとうございます。任天堂ダイレクトはこれからも継続していき
Thank
ま
God,
す
because
が、
like holy shit.
直接お届けするコンセプトをもとに新
new
たな
channel
情報
for
チャン
it?
ネルを始めます。それは日替わりカレンダーのような任天堂トゥデイというモバイルアプリです。
Just Nintendo news,
任
I
天
guess.
堂のいろんなイベントが確認できるようになっていて、任天堂のゲームやキャラクターに関するニュースとちょっと楽しいコンテンツを毎日日替わりでお届けします。来週4月2日の任天堂スイッチ2ダイレクトの配信後からは、この任天堂トゥデイでもスイッチ2の最新情報を毎日直
Interesting.
接お届けしていきますよ。任天堂トゥデイはこのダイレクトが終了してから順次配信を開始していきます。任天堂アカウントがあればどなたでもお使いいただけるアプリなので気軽にダウンロードしてみてください。私からのお知らせは以上になります。ぜひ任天堂トゥデイを使ってみてください。
本
Tomodachi
日
Life,
の
hell
ダイ
yeah.
レクトは以上です。最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。
Oh, but Tomodachi Life doesn't come out till next year. That's kind of upsetting. But like,
Yeah.
fucking Rhythm Paradise and Tomodachi Life. Autistics, we won.
AKA, we got tired of leaks. Yeah, because I heard that there was going to be a direct, like this direct was going to be a thing, but I just wrote it off. And then, bam. Okay. That wasn't too bad. We got some Metroid news. Let's have a look. Not going to be here. There we go. Okay.
Can I have both, please?
Annotations off.
Killing myself post.
Okay. Tomodachi and Prime 4 the biggest highlights for me. Yeah, understandably, no Prime 2 or 3 sad. I didn't expect it. I genuinely don't think we're gonna get that. Like, because Prime is like, it just makes too much sense for Prime to get that treatment and not the other two, because not only is it like a good proof of concept for Retro to show that like, hey, we can still do this sort of thing, and Prime is like the most successful Metroid game that isn't Metroid Dread. So, all right, let's watch this again. We're not gonna do like a full breakdown now. We're just gonna watch this like a couple times. And I won't speak this time.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadiyara. Theros, Nantanaga, Shakara.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
لكن تقاللخ عشريارا. Intentina karanshi.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadiyara. Theros, Nantanaga, Shakara.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
لكن تقاللخ عشريارا. Intentina karanshi.
So, was I muted for a good portion of that? I want to say I was. So, yeah, TLDR. Happy
Some
that the
beginning to weave
suit changes based on the location. Really happy about that.
Reich.
These shots are very
Abhorrent.
Halo 4.
Alien.
And I don't think the color, like,
She's not alone though.
the color of the game at the other
Abhorrent.
end.
Alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. To survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly
Stream Deck wasn't showing
transported
us muted, but it was, right?
to.
Gotcha.
Samus must scan stone in order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpected.
Yeah, so the lights, they reflect the weapon, not the suit.
This is the unknown planet.
Yeah, I'll turn that down. Let's make sure. Right, okay. So, definitely not muted now. So, turn that down a good bit.
This
No, I like the
is
music.
unknown planet Vuros.
So,
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
yeah, I'm really liking how this game looks. I'm really liking it.
Path forward. Living in the jungle, alone.
Yeah, very Halo 4 cinematography.
Alien creature. Powers allow Samus
Yeah,
to
sorry for the
operate
audio.
mechanisms
And
to open doors. They also allow her to control the tree. These
a little
powers
surprised we didn't see Silex. But Samus looked really good.
And what
is that?
Will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros. The
Okay. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. And they didn't give a release date. That's the surprising thing. So to me, that says like it's going to be later in the year. Yeah, that looks sick as hell. All right. Yeah, so that will probably do it for me here. Next time I'll have like the audio a bit better. Yeah, I hope you guys are happy with what you saw. Is anyone else disappointed that there hasn't been a confirmation about custom encounters like Dread? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, like melee and stuff? I don't know. It'd still be in the game, but I'm becoming less optimistic. Yeah, like if it is in the game, it is a little surprising they haven't shown it off, but you know. Aliens in Prime 4 die so fast as if they're made of plastic. Remember, this is a beam upgrade as well. And it's not like the Beatles didn't die in one shot, like to the plasma and ice beam. This new power of hers makes the beams purple. I'm pretty sure we see a shot where her lights are purple, but she hasn't got the little gem thing, which I think is the sign of the psychic abilities. Where is it? I could be wrong. Yeah, no, she's still got it there. Yeah, you might be right. Like, the psychic abilities is how she gets her beams and stuff. It's an interesting one. Yeah, new power is probably like the source of like the beam stuff. But the wave beam it seems to function like a mix of wave and nova. Really hope there's more than one biome. There most definitely is. So good, yeah. I'm really liking it. It looks better than in the teaser. Though I must vastly prefer the prime one suit. I don't think it looks all that different. Yeah, I don't think it's all that different. Animations look smooth. Yeah, it looks a lot more polished this time around, though. Like, the overall game. Psychic Wave Beam? Yeah, more or less. You know, nothing on Retro, so I'm just gonna agree, yeah. Yeah, so beams is basically, like, how she shoots. And, like, what she shoots with. And in all the Metroid games, there are different beams. And there's a purple one that is, like, more electric and stuff like that, and goes through walls. But this one acts more like the electric one from, like, one of the games.
As she explores the planet.
And, like, Samus's suit looks a little different from usual. Like, it's more realistically proportioned. But I quite like that. I definitely don't think we're gonna get remasters of 2 or 3. Yeah, the psychic abilities. It's definitely gonna be more for like
abhorrent alien
like puzzles and stuff, like you know how the grapple beam was used in Corruption.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted
yeah, a melee counter would still be good.
Powers.
For the highlights in green and purple. The green is still the normal look. But like the purple is like to do with the psychic abilities and probably the beams now. Okay, her helmet has the third thing on the forehead. Yeah, it definitely does.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted
yeah, it's right there.
And ancient powers.
It's a pretty cool look.
Psychic ability.
So let's have a look. Because this guy has that too. I'm glad it is like a new species and not just the Chozo again.
Space.
I think this suit had it too. Like that looks sick as hell. Very Luminoth in design.
And ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Yeah, agreed. Grapple Lasso is kind of cool though. It would work in a multiplayer setting. Why is everything about multiplayer? Because it's about single player, yeah? I don't expect we get a multiplayer mode here.
She's not alone though. Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle.
That hasn't been wowed yet. Playstyle shown. And if the Dread was revealed off the bat, you're all wowed by the gameplay. That's because it's the most different compared to what's come before. So, like Prime 4, it's like you can compare it to like Prime 3 and stuff like that. Dread plays completely differently to like Fusion, Samus Returns, and stuff like that. So it's not surprised that some people aren't wowed, but I am.
Samus to operate mechanisms and open doors.
Yeah, it's more or less grapple lasso in a different format and works with the beams.
With the power of her mind.
Hate multiplayer with no friends.
But why were these powers bestowed upon
My dogs have no
Samus?
thumbs. Yeah, if only they could play with you. Your dogs are really cute, by the way. They're adorable. Oh, it looks like it's cracking when using psychic powers. Yeah. Especially, like, offensively.
To operate mechanisms, powers, psychic abilities. These powers
There it uses the, like, upgrade sound as part of the song.
allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the
The
trajectory.
red suit looks too male? Well, first off, I disagree. Aesthetically, it looks very similar to, like, the light suit and a sports car. It reminds me of Veil from Halo 5. Like, that was my first thought. It's a very similar color, too. Which is quite appropriate, because Veil was inspired by Samus. So, I think that's what I'm afraid of. I think they're playing it safe with this game, and the psychic abilities don't push much. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. We still have barely seen anything from this game. This is still probably within the first hour of the game. Maybe 2 at a push. In the language sounds Arabic inspired. Really? They do like to have real world inspiration for the languages, which is really cool.
of a powder to
Which is multiplayer the devs don't want to do online multiplayer in 3.
this.
They've wanted
the
to do,
unknown
sorry.
Planet Vuros. Here.
Yeah, I
Samus
think with
finds a
Metroid
verdant
it is
jungle
best to
with a colossal tree in
not
its center. This
just to overall not with
in order
multiplayer.
to survive and escape this planet.
Like, as good as
she was
Hunters is
unexpectedly
multiplayer wise,
transported
like,
to. Samus
don't
must
do
scan
multiplayer
stone
if
figures
there's a
and
cost to
other
the
relics
campaign, and I
to
think there
carve a
definitely
path
would be
forward.
going for. Get comfortable and then maybe experiment. I don't know, I don't get the male vibe. I really don't. Yeah, I really don't. I don't get the male vibe. You're lucky that didn't pick you up.
What?
You're lucky that didn't pick you up. Yeah, with the manual is to like hide the identity and like and show the twist, but that's a woman's figure, guys. It is. Like, that is. It's. I think people are saying that just because the waist is like slightly wider than usual. Yeah, because it's like in the older games, like up until Dread, and no, not even until Dread, Samus did have a more like tucked in waist and then like really broad shoulders and like wide hips, but like this is a realistically proportioned woman. So the chest might be a bit off. I don't think so. I think that's perfectly like in line. I'll talk more about it in future, but that's definitely a woman, guys. like, like let's not get it twisted. Looks like she has muscular pecs there. Guess what? She should. She should have that. So yeah, like I don't know why this has suddenly become the most important part of the discussion, but Samus looks like a woman. Yeah, people in the chat saying like this suit in particular, like the red one at the end of the trailer, it looks very male. And I don't see it. Like
The like reddish one?
Yeah.
Like that one?
Yeah. It's just because like the waist and stuff like that isn't where like the purple lines are, and it goes out a bit further.
Oh no, she's not Snap. She must be a man. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Gamers Online experience what a real woman looks like.
Because like
Sorry, she doesn't have an hourglass figure properly.
Yeah.
Are you expecting it to be
Yeah.
a centimeter thick?
It's not.
There is obvious definition of chest.
Yeah.
No, that's a man.
It's not. My God, what if the girl doesn't boobily?
Wow, I can't believe your chat are being so trans inclusive. I'm so proud of Samus for his transition.
Yeah.
You're gonna call that a man? It's a trans man.
Yeah, exactly.
Samus's top surgery is next month.
Yeah. No, it's. I don't know. That's a bit. Like, we know who Samus is, right?
It's like a random person who's just coming
No,
to your
quite a
chat.
few people have said. So.
Your stream chat hit Halo game from 2010 because that's a reach.
I was gonna like that.
I love how I can see that you googled what you're Halo about.
I didn't even see that on your laptop. But yeah, like guys, Samus throws around aliens that are like 3 or 4 times her size. It's probably time she doesn't have the waist of a fucking Pringles can.
What sexy ass Pringles can have you been looking at that has a waist?
The blue one.
That one might not.
Yeah. But like, because both Dread and like now Prime 4, they both have like different but still realistically proportioned Samuses. Like Dread has it more lower half, whereas Samus in this is more the overall package, which I feel like is better. As a Pringles can, I feel called out.
Pardon?
So Ark said, as a Pringles can, I feel called out. New suit Samus looks womanly to me, so I don't know what people are talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so like I don't even play Metroid, but I know what a woman looks like.
Yeah. So I wouldn't have said much if it was just one person, but no, a couple people have said. But like, no, that's still very much.
She's literally wearing like a full body armor suit.
Yeah.
Sorry that it's not serving. Sorry it doesn't look like it's on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, I'm sorry she's not wearing a corset.
How am I supposed to know that's a girl if she doesn't have a skirt and a bow?
Yeah.
A little frilly pink bow. That was kind of cute. I can't lie. I think, not even because she's a woman, just because it's cute, she should have like a little bow. And they should do this to like Master Chief as well. I just think it's cute.
Yeah. Like, because she still hasn't got a huge, like, waist. Because that is, like, slightly side on. It's like
Also, can I say, like, some women also don't have waists that go in.
yeah.
Like, not every woman has an hourglass figure. I don't know how to tell your chat this, but unfortunately, like, there are women out there who actually have diverse body types.
Yeah.
I,
The thing is, it's like I assume it's like because historically Samus has always had kind of a really tucked in waist, but I don't know. The wider waist is much more fitting for her.
She's been eating better.
the chat's gonna lose their fucking minds when they see my waist, considering my waist goes in way more than my ex's did, and she
Samus's muscle fibers are probably so dense that she could probably snap human spines by some push. Yeah, definitely could. The original trailer has a wider hip. No, it doesn't.
What is this code?
It's the same. It's the same, guys.
Bro, what is this code?
It's the same. Let's not get it twisted. It's the same.
Oh no, the pixels on the screen's waist doesn't go in as much. Now I can't go. Grow up, man.
Like.
Oh, does it make me gay to like Sally? Shut up. Oh my god, I hate the internet.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's probably jokes and it's probably just like lighthearted, but like to actually say that Samus looks like a man here, no, she doesn't.
I love the faith that you have. I thought it's probably a joke.
Because someone said in chat, like, it's probably, but
Her suit on the three lights in the bottom to her eye, it going down is then a nose and then a smiley face.
It looks like Winston. Winston from
oh, it does! Oh my god!
Eyes, nose, smiley face.
Winston.
He's sorry for dropping in. Damn. Samus is already bulked. She's a 6'2" muscle lady. She wrestles dragons.
Yeah, okay, but like she doesn't have an itty bitty little waist, so like
shit.
She's clearly a man.
The annoying thing is, Zero Suit's house will probably still look like the classic, really like typical, like skinny woman in big armor.
It is so stupid.
I hope not, but
of course she is, because Zero Suit is fan service.
yeah. Though to be fair, in like the main game of Dread, she didn't appear once unless you died, which is a rarity. So I hope they actually.
Elliot,
do
are you
well.
jumping into the chat or something? Like honestly, it's so. Also, like, I really do not understand what is the issue of her having a slightly wider waist.
Because the thing is, like, you don't get discussion like this with like male characters.
No, you don't.
really don't. Like,
We should though. We should start.
Like,
why isn't Master Chief snatched?
I was literally gonna say Master
Hair done,
Chief.
nails did.
Like, no, I was literally gonna say like when with the redesign of like Master Chief, like with Halo 4 and stuff, it wasn't the fact that like his anatomy changed; it was the fact that art style was different.
Yeah, but that's because he's a male character. But
Yeah.
because Samus is a woman, we have to show off her womanly charms. It has.
Yeah.
It's woke.
Yeah.
It's woke because Samus isn't breasting boobily. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's just because he has a hog body. He doesn't in Halo 4. He really doesn't.
What?
He has a hog body.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I assume jacked, but like
Hog body?
like he's not lanky or anything like that. If that's the right word to use, but like
He's not tall and skinny.
yeah, but he's not. But he definitely doesn't look the same as he did in say like Halo 1 and stuff like that. Yeah, no, like this Samus looks completely fine. Oh, you're joking? Okay. Yeah, the armor change for Halo 4 was stupid, but like no one brought about the anatomy changes. Like, I promise
Honestly,
you that.
How am I supposed to know that Master Chief's a man if he doesn't have a huge jiggling codpiece?
That was a funny thing, though. That was a topic of discussion in Halo 4.
Actually?
Yes, it was.
So the gamers yearn for
Yeah.
codpieces.
I'm sorry, I don't get the reference.
What are they trying to say?
I'm making an Adore Delana reference. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, Drag Race.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right.
I love it. I love Adore Delana, actually. They're really cool. Right, no, I know what that's basically hog body is because they didn't wear a corset. So
Gotcha.
they were just kind of straight down.
Okay.
And then the judges or someone was commenting on their hog body, which was like so horrible.
Yeah. I like Silex's red suit. It's Speaking of, let's actually look at.
Are you gonna now bring up the other trailer?
Yep.
To compare.
Yep. I said I'd go ages ago, but
Elliot has dropped Vincent Samus in
I already see reactions as well. Oh shit, wrong buttons. Expand this a bit. Yeah, let's go back. Get the annotation off. What?
The new Venom skin in Marvel Rivals has an emote where he's literally throwing it back.
Apparently it is. Apparently it is real. Yeah, it is an April Fool's thing, as far as I heard.
I do need you to go back to naming Venom for
Unrelated.
Get that thank the Lord.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Not a good look.
That's cool. The purple glowy guy?
Yeah. Looks like an axolotl.
Kind of, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I really like it.
It looks like an OC I had briefly when I was 15, so Nintendo owes me money. It's going in the same amount. It just did not look like it was in the red suit.
Yeah. So there isn't like a good shot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's getting heart eyes as he does it.
Really? So let's go for a similar angle as that. So about there. Oh, don't want a full screen.
Right.
About there. Yeah, it's the same.
Like, listen, this is not my circus, not my monkey going with the clowns.
Yeah.
So...
Now, to compare, that is a male build.
It's way more, like, bulky on the...
Yeah.
Bro, his waist is more snatched.
Yeah, like, that is a man.
Well, that thing... That's a man.
Yeah. So, it's the body language as well. Like, his figure and movement is very masculine.
I think people are just... I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird. Because I do not see...
Very feminine.
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh, but you don't understand. Girl.
I should get in my enormous laughter. His waist is more snatched.
It is though.
Yeah, no, it's literally the same. The shoulders look a bit bigger. I think a touch. Like at
For-
most for Samus.
Okay.
Like just a touch. My personal body language is lost in translation. I want Solix to manly snap me in half right now.
What is happening in your chat?
You could get Femmendo. Yeah, so with Silex, he moves very masculine rather than feminine. I know this one.
You can get femmen. Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. But this one is
I am
very
one.
masculine. Yeah. So this guy, like Silex, he moves like your typical male, really. Who can like carry his weight, is like physically strong and stuff like that. So, and Samus.
Hey, I have a new video topic for you.
Oh God.
This discussion.
Yeah. I could
Some controversy
I could-
on the subreddit.
Yeah, I could break up this part of the stream into a video in itself. So,
Also, you know she's a woman because only women can morph into balls like that.
exactly, yeah.
Men can't do that.
What is funny though is the one that we were talking about can.
He's trans.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I'm so happy for him.
Yeah. Snatch for the gods of those power shoulders. So I don't see what people are saying. Reading too much into it. Yeah, like. Yeah, saying waist snatch about stuff like this is really funny.
I've been watching,
Snatched for the gods.
I've been watching Drag Race. I don't know if it's been showing.
He moves more masculine than feminine. So does Michelle Visage.
She's a judge on Drag Race.
Oh, okay.
I need to show you Drag Race now.
Yeah, you do.
You and that specific chatter can like reconvene and be like, I get it now.
Why don't you think there won't be? Why do you think there won't be Prime 2, 3 remasters? Mostly because Prime 4 and
Wasn't? Oh no, it was just the first.
it was just the first one. Yeah, and
I thought it was 1 and 2 for some reason.
yeah, and because with Prime it was a special case. I feel like it was to more or less proof of concept it that like Retro can demo what they have for Prime 4 and like work out anything.
I think it was just to keep you all quiet for a few months.
Yeah, probably. Like that as well. But also Metro Prime, like the first one was the successful one. Like by a landslide.
That was a joke. I do need
Yeah,
to
yeah. But you also might not be that wrong.
They just dropped it like, oh my god, here, shut up,
Yeah.
we're working on it.
Like here is something.
God damn.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't be
But
too
the
surprised.
toddlers.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised if that is the case. So I don't watch Drag Race, I'm just gay.
Is that what's been in the chat?
Yeah,
then?
that's the one that brought up. Yeah.
Just gay.
Yeah. The irony of that statement on men not being able to curl up it will depend on how flexible they are, yeah. We are talking about the morph ball at some point, by the way. Like I've got the script ready for that. So at least give us the trilogy. I don't think we will get that. I'm a woman and I cannot be Ball. I'm sorry. Ball of tears, maybe.
I feel like it's like if your chat has not already gathered, it's important to mention I have never played or interacted with Metroid outside of like what you've said.
Yeah.
So I have very, very limited knowledge.
Yeah.
I know about Samus.
Mhm.
I know about the Emmys. I know the
Is it
good
good
boop
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 boop?
boop.
Yep. Wait, people didn't like 2 or 3? No, they just didn't sell as well. Like they sold 1 million each, but then Prime sold about 3. So and 3, yeah,
Not
3
3
3
million, just
copies.
3.
Yeah, no, 3 million roughly. And for a Metroid, that's really successful. That's why Dread is insane because it went over that. I'm NB and I can morph into a pyramid. Trust me, I believe that.
What do men get?
Um,
If women can be balls and non-binary people can be triangles or pyramids, what do men
square.
get? I do enjoy turning into a
Sonic Colors cube sound effect plays.
That's from Sonic Colors?
Yep. I can see that remaster the successful one as proof of concept, but dang, it seems criminal to not release 2 and 3. Like, I would love Echoes particularly for like Torvus Bog and Sanctuary Fortress, but I don't think we'll get that. Especially not a full remaster like Prime did. I have my own theory on the morph ball and how it works. Oh, we'll go into that. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll start working on like the video itself when I can, because I wanted to do the Olympic cluster, but that's a big video. That's going to be a lot more editing than I expected. Breath of the Balls, Balls of the Kingdom. And that's the same person who brought up. That's Ark, by the way.
Balls of the Kingdom.
Yeah. I feel like the purple suits are related to that gem embedded in her helmet. Yeah, most likely.
I think the purple looks.
Yeah, purple looks really cool. Because.
That's my official take.
Yeah, because Other M, it had the gravity feature where the lights just turn purple, but the gravity feature is supposed to be an entirely different suit, right. Whereas this is showing, and yeah, like I said, the lights turn purple, but the main colors of the suit stayed the same. But this feels like, yeah, it's to do with the little gem in her head, but it also feels like it's tying into like the beam upgrade, which the lights of the cannon do change to go with it.
I love that you're looking at me like,
yeah.
These words mean anything to me.
So you know her big gun
yeah.
with the different beam which she shoots with. Cannon change color. Cannon lights change color. It does it with this too. Oh, Zelda fans are screaming about no Zelda. That's going to be Switch 2. That has to be Switch 2. Like that and Mario. Like, I mean, if there's anything to...
You need to think about the time difference. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom as well.
Yeah.
And they released the Zelda, the cheap Zelda one as well.
Yeah, they did, yeah. Zelda's something. But yeah, like, I feel like Mario will be the Switch 2 exclusive.
It's gonna have I feel.
Yeah, 100%. At the very least, because Odyssey was 2017.
Was it actually?
Yep. Yeah. And the last Mario game was Wonder, but that was a 2D game. So, I feel like, yeah, the next big Mario game will be Switch 2, and maybe there will be a Zelda, but I kind of doubt that. Metroid Dread, I can't pay my spaceship insurance this month. Prime 2 and 3 need online multiplayer. It really needed a multiplayer. No, it didn't. Like, if Prime 2 does get remastered and stuff, like, I can see the multiplayer being online. But 3 didn't, really. And that would be too much of like for a remaster to do. Because that is like changing a bunch of the game. I do hope the bounty hunters from Hunters come into foot. Well, we have Silex. I definitely think we'll see... Well, I don't definitely, but I hope we'll see Weevil. Because the space pirates are a thing. You think this is where Samus loses her Prime 3 ship? She tends to do that. She might do. She might do. I do believe they kept quiet about Metroid for a reason. Yeah. Metroid is one of those games where it's like, you want to kind of go in blind. Yeah, ball. Next year's Metroid's 40th anniversary. Oh yeah, it is! Yeah, so maybe we'll get another announcement at some point then for like a new game, maybe. So those Metroids are Mocktroids in the first trailer. In the first trailer, those were Mocktroids, but yeah, that is a good point. I feel like we'll have a look. Because that is a pretty big deal.
And what?
It's at this point, right? Oh, no, that's still a Mocktroid. And this is from the beginning of the game.
After being...
That feels like it'll be like a Mocktroid evolution. What is this? Is this like an elite pirate? Or even Omega?
Summoned to Vuros.
I do like the crustacean look.
The threads intertwining beyond space and...
Yeah, so at some point I'll do a full breakdown of this. So yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so those are Metroids. I thought you hated purple lights on the gravity suits. It never had purple. Not purple lights, anyway. I like blue lights on the gravity suits. It's the gravity feature I didn't like, because it's supposed to be a gravity suit, not a feature.
Is the unknown planet Vuros.
And I said, like, the one interesting thing is the color itself is neat, but the execution of it wasn't good. Or just didn't fit. Because it's supposed to be a suit, an entirely different suit.
This planet that she was unexpectedly transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Twilight balls, Majora's balls, the balls of time, the wind of the wind balls. Villagers had Echoes in September. Oh yeah, that was another one. Echoes one.
Alien creatures living in the jungle.
Now think about it, Adam Malkovich would win grand prize if the category was Femboss Chihuahua Realness. What a sentence! You'd get 10s from me and a chop for everything else. This doesn't have any correlation with Dread, right? Like getting Metro powers at the end of Dread. Yeah, this is it. I feel like it's its own separate story, pulling from Hunters.
Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms.
Yeah, the space pirates still
and open
like
doors.
speak jarbled and stuff like that. Like it's still their alien talk.
Control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Looks like the first Prime boss returns. It looks like it's a spiritual successor in a way. Especially the first phase. Probably to get you reacquainted and then they'll go like ballistic. Makes me wonder what happened to the Metroid style attached. I think the Metroids are like clones of that.
Being summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
I'm willing to believe that we've been simply looking at a Metroid redesign instead of Metroids, but that would be crazy, a crazy twist if not. No, the difference between Metroids and Metroids is quite important. Will they have a pirate hat? I hope so. The music, I enjoyed 2D games, but they were never able to match Prime's music. Yeah, it's because like Prime had like more ability to create stuff like that. Because like the 2D games usually were limited to like storage and stuff, but the like Prime's never had that issue. Doesn't really excuse Dread's like okay soundtrack at best. Zelda and Metroid are both 40 next year. Nintendo clearly views Metroid as the ugly twin. I don't know. Like, it's Zelda. Like, one of these franchises has one game that has sold more units than a collective combined for like. I think Breath of the Wild has sold more than the entirety of the Metroid series.
In order to survive,
and I can't say I'm all that surprised.
She was unexpectedly transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics.
I do like Samus holds the side of Visor in cutscenes in Echoes. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. Like the amount of times I've like done that myself because Samus doesn't.
She's not alone though.
Prime Canonical takes place between Metroid 1 and 2, and Dread is the very final part of her timeline. I feel like this is going to shake that up a little bit, or at least like throw it into question because of the year dates, or they'll clarify it, I'm not sure. Seriously though, is it just me or does the new suit look like whose light suit? No, I did say it looks very Luminoth-esque, like the light suit.
As she explores the planet, Samus is
but
granted
more
mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Obviously more technical graphical fidelity, as well as like more
allow Samus to operate
more curved and smooth.
And open doors. They also allow her to
Metroid is
control
Zelda in the future of the
trajectory
space
of her
guns? Not
beams
necessarily.
with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
What's your overall thoughts on it? I really like what we've seen. I'm really excited. I need to drink. Yeah, really excited. It looks like a Metroid Prime game.
And what will be
Like,
her
duh,
fate
but
after
I'm very
being
happy about
summoned
that.
to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time.
Honestly, even though it's not as good as other Metroid's music, Dread soundtrack has grown on me as time went on. It has for me as well, but it's still definitely not as good as others. The plant that tries to whip sounds kind of resembles Tor's Berapod. I think I know what you're on about. It's all looking good. Some people say Prime takes place in a separate timeline. It doesn't. It is just a side story that is like as important as the main line. Prime has essentially become Metroid but first person. And like the Prime is there to distinguish it. Psychic stuff is like interesting. I'm curious how it will play into a lot of stuff. I'm glad it plays into combat. It makes combat a lot more interesting.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle.
Go to
with
the
a
official
colossal
Japanese
tree at
site.
its
You can hear
center.
the full song. Oh hell yeah! Heels and no heels on the new suit. It went by fast. That's a good point. I don't think it has. I think it's just the usual boots. Yeah, still going. Yep, usual boots. Yep, so that's good. To introduce parallel timelines. It could do. Because there's like space and time hopping,
Samus
so
finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive,
surprised Robert
and
Rule
escape
2
this
review hasn't done a
planet,
reaction
she
yet. He's
was
probably still
unexpectedly
streaming. Streaming it or something like that.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path
Right.
forward.
Going to Metroid recently, I gotta say Prime Remaster felt underwhelming in combat. Yeah, that's just how Prime was. Because it's a 2002 game, so...
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the
It's
jungle
very
are
simple,
waiting
but
to
that is the
strike.
point. But I hope Prime 4, especially with like how much further like gaming has got, especially with Metroid, that combat is a bit more interesting this time around. Without compromising exploration, of course.
As she explores the planet,
Yeah, like I said,
Samus is granted mysterious
like the
and
beams
ancient
have
powers.
changed. Like the,
Psychic abilities.
so probably you're gonna have beam stacking.
These powers
Like, thanks to the
allow
psychic
Samus
abilities.
to operate mechanisms and
No,
open
the yellow
doors.
lights do change, especially in
They also allow her to control the
Hunters,
trajectory of her beams with the
which
power
obviously Prime 4 is taking a bit more from.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
And it definitely looks like the canon itself doesn't change. They would bring back Legacy Boss for these things. We've heard enough of Ridley. We had Kraid, maybe Dragon next. Maybe. We've had Fantoon as well in like other M, so I wouldn't be surprised with
After being summoned to Vuros,
Dragon. As a long-time Metro lover and player, I'm
threads
very happy for the same.
intertwining beyond space and time
Okay.
are beginning to weave a new tale.
Okay, so yeah, the game overall just looks really good. I'm really happy. So until I do the full breakdown. I really like the boots there. Then, yeah, until then, I'm gonna hop off now. So, how long have we been going on for? About 2 hours. A bit longer than I wanted to, but that's fine. The entire direct was mid, though. I don't know. I think it was okay. I have to make it so if you hit an enemy in certain parts, it does something special, like disabling their weapons, blowing their legs off. Yeah, like something like that would be pretty nice. But yeah, at some point I will do the full breakdown of that new trailer, do comparisons. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to it because I know I am. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time, probably on the next direct. All right. Bye-bye.